Practically the door to Halloween. Let's take a look. Shameless no more, my good sir. What the hell is this? What's going on here? Ah! Oh my god, my Roomba and my machete have been getting it on. What the hell? Not even gonna ask what's going on over there. Jeez. Anyhow, to each his own. Tonight's video is going to be a video about my driver's chest rig. Now, this is the way I set it up for me. Other people will set it up differently. The purpose of this chest rig is to provide the wearer accessibility to tools that he or she might require whilst tactical driving. So, without further ado, we're going to work our way from right to left. So here we go. Here I have these G-code mag pouches. These are really high speed, lightweight, and made of some nice marine grade rubber. And these mags here, self-lubricating. But mainly about the pouch here. The retention on that thing, it isn't going anywhere. I've got 3 of them. I think that that's a good amount of ammunition to carry. If you're doing some tactical driving, if you got 3 of them, for a pistol. Moving on. So I have this pouch here. What this pouch is like a dump pouch. I've seen people put water bottles in there. I mainly usually have about 500 9mm rounds in here. At the moment, I have put some AR mags, and you could carry about 3 of them in there, no problem. And then you have this other feature here where there's this little out pocket here. I could carry 1 extra mag, and that'll fit right down in there. Very nice. So aside from putting like a water bottle in there, putting extra ammunition in there, you could put extra AR mags. Usually guys will have them all laid out across here, the front. This particular system, it looks the way it looks because I've tailored it to my needs when I wear it. There's a certain ergonomics that I've designed out here, so for quick accessibility. Moving on, I've got a tourniquet on here. Military folks know what that's about. It's for self-care in case someone were to shoot you or something in the arm, and you could stop the bleeding if you put that on high and tight and tighten it down. It'll stop the bleeding. Hopefully you did it right. Moving along, it's good to have modularity. The Molly system is amazing. You get to rearrange these pouches as needed, The amazing part about it is it's interchangeable. So long as you have the right adapter portion to it, you could interweave or, just attach it so easily to that. This here kind of keeps in theme with that modularity. It's, just like a little battery holder that is detachable. I keep spare batteries in there for either an optic or one of my lights, such as this one. This light's pretty badass. It's infrared and IR light, a good flashlight for target acquisition. And it's compatible with this pistol and my other pistol as well. It requires batteries. Some of them are modern and they no longer require batteries. You just need to charge it like a cell phone. So I keep spare batteries in here for that. It's a good idea to only have what you need on this. You know, you don't want to bog it down with a bunch of unnecessary crap. I know I'm gonna break some tactical hearts. You know, the tactical community are a bunch of haters. They just want to hate. You know, it's like you can't get constructive criticism from anyone. They got to sit there and shoot everything down. This works for me. If you wanted to, you know, do some tactical driving and you needed to have a system in place, this would work for you. With that being said, let's move on. So you'll notice that I have this really high-speed Kydex holster. It's a thing of beauty. What it is, it's a detachable holster because I don't mind. I have a great deal of confidence in the engineering that went into this pistol and how it functions and the safety features it has. So I don't really see myself popping myself in the genital area. However, I normally don't have this just sitting on there like so. I usually have it on this thing here. Now what this thing here is a very neat drop leg holster. Check that out. This attaches to your belt loop. This strap right here attaches to your thigh, and you have a great platform for your sidearm to sit. And again, you know, if you're going to be driving, you don't want to have this on the side of your leg, you know, tucked in a difficult place to have access to it. You want to have it somewhere where you could, while driving, have direct access to it. This is amazing. It's great. I like it so much. It's one of my favorite things, and it allows me to use it in a manner that I want to. With that being said, we're gonna move along. Look how quick and neat this is. These clips right here, you just pinch those and push them out and they disappear. And then you could easily remove that, and you know, you're about to jump in a car, jump in a truck, and you're gonna go for a little tactical drive. Look at that. You got that. You even got a lanyard here, which I've got different retention points, you know, as I need. I have one here. I have another one on my belt. So, moving along, you'll notice I've got a couple other pouches here, mag pouches. These are shorter than these guys over here. They're just, the magazines are different. Although they both hold the same caliber round, they are different. You'll notice that these two are the same. This one's different. Typically, I carry a flashlight in there and a speed loader, one of these guys. This will make your life a lot easier. You know, you want to load rounds, you got this here. You know, if you run out, you're going to want something like this to help you push those in there quicker. Especially when you're dealing with one of these guys. That's substantially, you know, more work here. You know, so this magazine and that magazine are technically the same, but this one's got a little more to it. So this one nicely fits in here, just like that. And that's usually where this one sits. But typically, it is in the firearm which is meant for. You know, those other magazines that are substantially larger, I use that differently. But it's interchangeable with that. So when I'm not using that, I stick this guy right down in there, and I stick my light in there. Voila, done. So that's pretty much just a quick overview of my chest rig here. Things I want to touch on is modularity and interchangeability. I have other systems that I could reconfigure and reuse some of these pouches as needed. So in this instance, I set this up for driving. So I have what I would need, the tools I would need to take tactical drives successfully. It's taken me a long time to accumulate some of this stuff, but more importantly, there was some thought that went into it. Ideally, you could stick to those fundamentals of modularity where things are interchangeable with one another. That way, you could use as mission dictates. So, I think that I'm gonna leave that there for now. This is going to be a couple video series long of equipment. I think in the end you'll see all of this together, working together. But this is just a quick presentation overview of a system. As usual, always something that gets an honorable mention, and it's these gloves here. Having a good pair of gloves is essential. There's just so many reasons to have a good pair of gloves. These allow me to be dexterous, but allow me to have some protection. And we'll get into some of that other stuff at a later time. I think for now, that's where we're at. I hope to see you the next video. Take it easy. Bye.